Back, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday night Preflight Factions Edition, your main event for the evening. To finish off the spotlight on the Haddix Connection, 6-man tornado tag match between the Haddix Connection, of course, and an up-and-coming affiliation that never reached out very much, but they were all part of the Odd Jobs. You had the first incarnation, yes, Brady was the Paladin, but before him there was another Paladin, Stroll. He was our Paladin, what the hell would we call it? He was our in-house Paladin for the longest time, followed by his twin brother, Marcus, the Magician. He was a wizard. He always did the oohs and ahs. He was pretty much worked with the pyrotechnics and so on and so forth, but they, one time when Crazy was out, as well as many of the other affiliation of the Hitmen, the alt Agent White Smith had some business associates called the Odd Jobs, which Crazy was a part of. But when Crazy went down on vacation or so, those two stepped in. So enjoy your main event. As I said earlier, no bonus content because, well, the network has limited the amount of what I can view, which is alright with me. Majority of this old shit people don't want to, but it needs to be said because we have new talent up and coming that may not have the history or know the history about what they're talking about inside the commentary booth. And this is just mostly a source for helping them prolong stories and storytell about where we started from the first faction war. Because the second faction war is coming to a head at Collateral Damage. And if you are the few new bloods that are interested to see where else there's, jump over to our YouTube channel and watch the rest of the matches of all the words we had. Plus, I got to show off the 3-man entrance things because somebody needs to start doing it a little bit better. But I was born when I did all this shit, so. Anywho. But like I said, if you don't like me rambling, you only got one more week to deal with it. Where next week will be interesting. It's going to become the most dominant force during the first faction war. Head Case Incorporated. The ones that have arguably the record for the most superstars that were taken out by this faction with head injuries, body injuries, broken parts. This team alone destroyed lots of things. But that's next week. So our resident Paladin during the first time, which I talked to on occasion, talks about coming back in the league, but he's taking care of family things, and his twin brother got married, so he's kind of unavailable. But hey, life moves on.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Yes, that's the Chris Masters entrance. Deal with it. But for being well known, their in-ring skills, especially the tag team variety between Marcus and Stroll, were quite well. In exhibition matches, they were able to outlast some of the best tags throughout the first generation of the Mineral Magic Wrestling Federation. But we all took separate roads, so hell, I'm sitting here on Wednesday nights posting this shit because hopefully, maybe, somebody might have this information that might help them. If not, well, I tried. I might probably wasting my time, but I really don't care. I have nothing better to do. Plus, it lets me work on my old mental state. To talk, vent, and yell bullshit at people. So here comes Marcus the Wizard.
From Detroit, Michigan. Mark.
You think you know me?
And the tag team partner from parts unknown, the Icon.
But yeah, the odd jobs were a lot of a finishing fodder for majority of the factions, but with Head Case Incorporated taking on everybody, they had to have somebody fill in the void, and the odd jobs did. And, well, see what happens when the Mercs ran into it. How many concussions Will was suffered by the hands of Brando and a couple of the other members. You'll find out a lot of them, so enjoy. Sit back and enjoy the main event for Wednesday night pre-flight with the spotlight on the Haddix connection. And if actually Stroll and Marcus actually had Facebooks, they would probably be in the wrestling group because they're our peers just like the rest of us and would enjoy something like this. But they still use MySpace. But to each is their own. We're not here to judge. We're just here to talk history. And this is only for the 4 or 5 new people we have in the league. And for those that are in the league, welcome! Now you have a general idea of what we're actually ranting about behind the scenes and in the commentary booth. Well, like I said, there's no bonus content, there's nothing. There might be some pictures of our stage set up for collateral damage, but that's pretty much the You might see that tonight, you might not. But yeah, the YouTube channel, Monroe Magic Wrestling Federation's channel, has every video we've ever created. None more of the recent ones that I'm posting currently, but everything we've ever done by others. With all 5 different games we've done the league from. So, get bored, check it out. I'm working on a new YouTube channel, which is the Monroe MWF, but it's a work in progress. More like I gotta catalog all our old matches and give time frames, which I really don't want to do. I probably won't. That's it.
Here are your winners.
Haddix Connection for the win. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's Preflight. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for Thursday Night Magic. And to maybe tune in for the next week's last episode of Wednesday Night Preflight. But till next time, this is Cobble, Cobble, the advocate for the Hitman and one of the 3 historians of the Monroe Magic Wrestling Federation. Good night and good luck.